Hello again. This is Venetia Alexander Marshall. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button at the bottom. So today, yes, I'm back in my natural state. I got my natural hair out today. So, oh well. My kids like it when I have my hair pulled back kind of in a mohawk. So that's kind of what I'm rocking today, the mohawks. So got a little bit of my red hair still going. So today, we're going to talk about the church look. And I have my makeup done already because we just came back from church not too long ago. I'm going to help out with some folks with, or hopefully be helpful to some people if you're trying to go and you don't know how to, what look to go for when you're getting ready for church, depending on what kind of church that you go to. Kind of church that we attend, it is a non-denominational church. So basically you come as you are. But some people tend to take that term a little too far with come as you are. And we're going to get into that in a minute. But first, let me just, describe, why I'm coming up with this concept. And then we're going to talk about not just with the makeup, but with your jewelry and with your hair. It's church. This is not really the time for me, or if that's what you're going for, it's not the time for you to really have it all hang out and then some at church. It's just not appropriate. So if particularly, and I've seen this so many times, I know a lot of people have probably seen this too many times, particularly as a kid, couldn't really understand why people would go to church, show up at church on Sunday morning, and they have bloodshot red eyes, and they would have, it was just so crazy. They looked like they were half asleep. It just looked like they were unkept. And I never understood this. Ladies, I would see the ladies with all their cleavage out. I would see them with all this red lipstick and looking a little sweaty. I couldn't really understand that until as an adult and I got older and realized, oh, these are the people that's been in the club all night. And then they go from the club to go get some saving grace at the church, but they didn't change clothes. Well, we're gonna try and change that. We don't want to see that. And actually, I saw this, I want to say a month or two ago. So I don't know who she was. I'd never seen her before. Assuming she was new. She's looking for saving grace. And yeah, she looked like she had just come off the stripper pole and needed saving grace and showed up at church. And boom. Yeah. So let's see if we can kind of tame that down. First of all, let's start with our jewelry. We don't need a whole lot of jewelry. We don't need to go all blinged out, all whole 9 yards, all the heavy jewelry. We don't need to do that. We could go with just simplicity. With me this morning, I just really wore just my gold hoop earrings, just my small gold hoop earrings. And I have a watch. From time to time, I would wear like my drop cross earrings. I would wear those. I would wear a small necklace. Or if you want to go like with a long necklace such as this, and this is a silver long necklace. I just featured this yesterday on my channel. You can wear this. It's simple. It's not over the top. It's not anything to where it's just boom, just like that. It's simplicity. It's the perfect thing. Why not? You can never go wrong with a set of pearls. Pearls lately have become so popular. Every time I get pearls at my jewelry booth at the flea market, I am always selling out. The last set of pearls that I ordered that were part of my new inventory, those have sold out as well. So once again, I have to reorder those pearls. But you can never go wrong with a pearl necklace. Pearls are perfect. You can do that. It's the simplicity of the look. Nowadays, with our church, you can go to church wearing jeans. A lot of times I wear my jeans, my tennis shoes. Yeah, I have my blouse on, Yeah, I know. But I'm not to the point to where I literally just left the stripper pole, and I'm out to the point to where you can almost see. Yeah, I'm not like that, okay? But please be conservative in the church. You don't need to have a look like you're going in the church to continue in thinking that you're still in the club. No, we don't need to have that kind of look. Simplicity is the best way to go in church. And with your jewelry, you don't need all this blinged out jewelry. Have simplicity. Just that's really all you need is just simplicity. And when I wear my jewelry, it's simplicity. This is the look I wore this morning to church, and as you can see, I didn't go no further than about earrings, and I wore my little watch. I wore my watch. Of course, I'm always gonna have a wedding ring on. But that's it. You don't need to go no further than that. With my hair, sometimes yeah, I will wear one of my wigs. I will wear it, but again, I'm not all out of the box with the hair. I'm not all with the you know what? I'm still ready to twerk. No, I'm not doing that. Simplicity is best. If you want to pull your hair back in a bun, that is fine. With me, yeah, I'm kind of, as you can see, kind of rocking what they call a mohawk or faux hawk or whatever. But it's pulled back to a point to where it is not over the top. It is not, what's the word? I'm not being flashy with it. It's simplicity. You know, I did something with the front and that's it. You don't need to be all blinged out. You don't need, again, you're not trying to go in here. And I know that some people tend to think that, yeah, that's the best pickup spot is a church. Don't do that. That's not the place for that. That really isn't the place for it at all. Simplicity is the best way to go when you're going to church. I mean, it's the best look. Now, when it's Easter, then yeah, that's a little bit different. Yeah, a lot of people bring the big hats, the suits. They bring out their Easter outfits. They're ready to go. But when it comes to the makeup and the hair, it's not over the top. It is appropriate. So you don't need to have your hair like you just coming out of the club. No, you don't need to do that. Simplicity is the best way to go. Now with my makeup, I went pretty simple with my makeup this morning. And a lot of times I do. There are times I will wear my foundation, my concealer, bronzer. I'll go whole 9 yards. But I'll go with a subtle look with my lips or with my eyes. Today, I kind of went for a little bit of a smoky eye, but I have a nude lip going on. So I'm just going to show you the makeup that I am currently wearing. And again, it's not over the top. You don't need to go over the top in church. Simplicity is best. So I started off, I don't have on any foundation at all. And yesterday at one of my previous video, I did a look with just concealer. And there are times that's really all I do. I'll just do some concealer, I'll bronze, I may contour a little bit. You know, I'm going for a simple look, and that's what I did. I went with a simple look. So, of course, I went with my Colourpop No Filter Concealer in the color Deep Dark. This is the concealer that I'm wearing. I have it on right now. So, again, I just went with simplicity. You don't have to go over the top with it. Of course, I did contour with my favorite contour palette, my e.l.f. contour palette. Yeah, I'm like at the metal of this. So this week I'm getting a new palette. Yes. You see how empty this is? It is literally, it's like, yes, I have a metal. Yeah, I have metal. So I contoured, I filled in a little bit more of the concealer with that. That's what I use. This is literally this e.l.f. palette, this e.l.f. contour palette. This is my absolute holy grail. You cannot go wrong with this palette. They did the doggone thing with this palette. They did this with this palette. So that's what I have. That's what I'm wearing. Again, it's simplicity. I'm not going over the top. I did prime. I primed with the Colourpop All-Star Primer. I went ahead and wore it. I'm just going to go ahead and just try to use the rest of it. Will I get it again? I probably won't. I'm not sure. It's kind of a little bit of a toss-up for me right now because it is a little runny. So that's what I use to prime my face. I did bronze. I bronzed with, yes, this is my other holy grail, this LA Colors bronzer. Yes, you see the metal, but I have a new one back there in my room. I haven't opened it yet because I'm literally trying to get as much product as I can out of this bronzer. Because again, once this is completely gone, I still have another one in the bag, brand new, still in the pack. I still haven't opened it yet or anything. So I bronzed with that. Again, I'm going with a simple look. I did bake my face with my e.l.f. Make Me Matte face powder. I used this. So I have that. That's what I bake with. And I don't bake for very long because if I did that and baked for too long, left the powder on my face for too long, and I looked a little casket sharp, I wasn't ready for the casket. Even though I was going to church, that's not what I was going to church for. I wasn't trying to die. No. But I don't leave it on too long. Now, if you're one of those that you need to have it on because you have such oily skin, that's your preference. I tend at times to have combination skin. Sometimes my skin can get oily, but now since we're in the fall months, we're getting into the fall season, I am starting to get back to the combination skin a little bit, but my skin is starting to get a little dry because I am starting to see some dry patches like over my eyes, like right below my eyebrows. I started to get some dry patches here, and I started getting some dry patches like up here. I'm starting to get some dry patches, and that's what usually happens with my skin. Once we get into fall, we get into winter, my skin literally just dries up really, really fast. So that's why I say I have combination skin, and with that, over the summer, it'll be oily from up here all the way to get like here, and then it's just dry. Now I'm combination with dry, then oily, then dry again, and I'm getting that. So that's why I don't bake for very long. My current holy grail eyeshadow palette. This is my holy grail, and yeah, as you can see, most of the stuff I've used today is a combination of e.l.f. and Colourpop. This eyeshadow palette is my holy grail. This is what I have on my eyes. It is the Shayla Perception palette. The colors I went with today, as you can see, I went with a little bit of a smoky. I started off with this color, which is called Played Out. I started off with this color here, Played Out, and then put a little shimmer, just a little bit, and that is the color Shade. So I put these two on. Then I went a little funky and wanted to go like, you know what, let me do a little bit more. So I actually added the color Stallion, which is up here in the corner. So this eyeshadow palette has literally become my holy grail, and as you can see, I have started using, I am literally using this palette. I absolutely love it. So that's what I went with today. I went with my Perception palette. For lips, this is also part of the Shayla collection with Colourpop. My lip, I went with a nude lip. I am wearing Oouuuu. I'm wearing that. And of course, glossed it with Neat Freak. And that's it. Didn't do anything else. That's about as simple as I got. I mean, it worked out just fine. I don't need to be over the top with my makeup going to church because a lot of times we're praying, we're worshiping, listening to the message from the pastor. I don't have time for all this heaviness on my face. I don't need all that. This is the look I like to go with for church. And hopefully, if this is something as simple as you want to get for church, I mean, you could go with this look. Again, it's not over the top. I'm not getting too heavy or anything like that. The makeup is still lasting. I have just it has been on now. I've had this makeup on. The church starts at 9 o'clock. I've had this on since about 8. And I've had it on now for about 4 hours, and I'm getting just a little bit of shine. There's some shine right here and a little shine right there. That's really about it. It's pretty cool outside, so it's not over the top hot. And here in Louisiana, it gets hot real fast. So right now it's pretty. The sun's out, but it's cool. So right now I'm okay. So this is about right. I do know. I have noticed since using some Colourpop makeup lately. Particularly with their concealer and their foundation, I don't really get a whole bunch of sheen until several hours later. And then I'll start getting a little bit of a shine. And again, this is just with the concealer. I'm not getting a whole bunch of shine. So I would say with the Colourpop, it's very good makeup. So that is it. So if you're looking for a very simple look like this, you can go with this look. Or if you want to go with a red lip is just fine. With me, I just want to go with a nude lip, and I did. I went with a nude lip, and I also did use a pencil over my lip and to line my lips rather, and then that's it. I mean, you that's about as far as I went, and it worked out just fine. So I hope I was able to help you out with that. With that being said, this is Venetia Alexander Marshall. I hope everybody have a great day. Take care.